Listen, I'm going to tell you guys why you're chalked when it comes to the concept of picking up women. I'm going to touch up on a few points here that will hopefully change your mindset when it comes to why you cannot get any girl. Number one, probably the most important one, you need to feel fucking good. Now, what I mean by this is, you need to be in such a state of feeling good. You're going out, you feel fresh, you've took a shower, you put on some cologne, you put on a nice outfit, you're in a bubbly mood. You need to feel like you own the world, because people can feel that off of you. Even from like 20 meters away, they can see it in your posture, they can see it in your aura. When you give off that type of energy and you're feeling good and you're busting jokes with friends, women pick up on that. Everyone picks up on that. So then when that woman makes eye contact with you and you give her a nice little smile and you give her a little nod, what do you think she's gonna do back? She gives you a little smile back and she gives you a little nod back. She gives you the eyes, then she checks you out even 1, 2, 3 more times, and then you're golden. From that moment onwards, you just gotta go up to her. Hello, how you doing? Goes, yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? You just say, yeah, I'm good. You look very nice, by the way. Boom. As soon as you give her that compliment, if she smiles and she seems flattered and she blushes, all you have to do is hold a normal conversation with her, drop in a few bits of flirtatious remarks, and you've got that girl. And it's as simple as that. If you can do this once and it goes well, you will understand, and you would have unlocked such a fucking like barrier in your mindset, and you'd be like, oh, this was one of the most easiest things ever. Secondly, you have to remember, right? A lot of guys have to remember this, and I think this is a massive issue with guys. It's the self-esteem, in a way where women don't see you as fucking aliens, okay? They are attracted to you as much as you are attracted to them, if not more. Women are really, really horny too. They have really high libido rates. Like, they want to have sexual intercourse. So if you look good and you feel good, why the fuck do you think that they're gonna view you as some alien or some creep if you go up to her? If you go up to her nice and composed, or even better yet, before that, you look nice and composed, you got a nice outfit on, you give her the look and she gives you the look, what do you think is gonna happen if you go up to her? Like, nothing is going to go bad. When I went to sixth form was 2 years in London. The first year of sixth form, I was cooked, bro. Like, I did not look good. I did not have any confidence. The second year of sixth form, I had a little glow up and I had a little mind shift, change. I realized, oh shit, like, I'm one of the smartest guys I know, and I've got a good personality. I can speak well, I'm charismatic, I'm confident, I can articulate my speech well. Who else is gonna get girls if I fucking don't? If a guy like me cannot get girls, who the fuck is? So then the second year of sixth form, there was this girl in my class, some little 4'11" girl. Yeah, she used to wear a little black skirt with the leggings, with the smart shoes and the turtleneck. She used to have on these big round glasses, right? She was a mixed race little girl, just my type. And I said to myself, hey, fuck this, bro. Like, I was sitting next to her, we had a little free period, and then she was drawing something. I was like, that drawing's kind of cooked, I can't lie. Like, that's not exactly what I said to her, because it's been a couple years, but I look back and I think what I said was, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of like, you messed up that drawing. And then she started laughing, and I was like, yeah. And then we just we had a little back and forth. That's it, right? I go home, 2 hours later, I get a request on Instagram straight away. From who? From the girl. So I said, okay, we've bagged her, we're in, okay. And then a couple weeks later, it's going. What ends up happening? I end up smashing. It comes from, just because I felt good and I had a change in my mindset, and I changed and I evolved as a person, it can literally happen to you overnight. It just all went good from there. Third point, you need to stop giving a fuck. Now, I know a lot of people say this, but you need to stop giving a fuck. I was going to say that as a man, you need to provide value to a woman, but I know enough guys that have nothing going on in their life, yeah, and they still get tons of good looking women, and they fucking smash instantly. And it's because they don't give a fuck, and women can see that off of you. They got that aura off of you. You don't give a fuck. Women are always pestered by guys, and they're always being chased by guys. So when a guy comes around, yeah, and he's really dominant, so what's your name, where you from, let me get your number, let me get your Instagram, I want to take you out, and he doesn't stutter when he talks, do you think who else is that woman going to give her Instagram to if it's not going to be that guy? Okay, like, these girls, right, these women that we've bigged up in our head so much and we're so scared to go and talk to, they shit the same as us, they piss the same as us, their farts stink just like ours, they go to sleep just like us, they eat the same food as us. They are not some aliens. They are just the opposite gender, and we have bigged them up in our minds way too much. Or guys, because I haven't, but guys, you need to just break out of that mindset where you're, oh, I'm never going to be able to get her. Who the fuck says? Who says you're not going to be able to get her? You need to have this abundance mindset. Have an abundance mindset where there is so many of them in the world. There are literally billions of women in the world. Do you think you're not going to be able to get a single one? And if you say, yeah, I don't think I can get a single one, then you are the issue. The women are there waiting for you to approach them, or they might even approach you, but waiting for you to have to look at them or flirt with them. You are the issue if you think you cannot do it. And that means you need to change it yourself. Listen, I'll give you another little story. I just went on a lad's holiday, right? A couple years ago, we went to a place in Turkey Turkey, okay? We had a little party holiday, and I was a Kalashnikov, like, I was just pop, 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 shooting my shot everywhere, scoring, whatever. And then when the holiday finished, that was the first time in my life when I was kind of a wild card like that, so I loved it. When the holiday was finished, I wasn't ready to let that momentum and that adrenaline go, and just feeling like a smooth criminal. So when we got back to the airport, there was a little layover, and we were waiting for our next flight, okay? I was with the lads, whatever. We were looking good, like we had our little tans going. I had the shades on my head, and I had a nice little top on, jeans, some fresh shoes, and I felt good, man. I felt good, and discovered about myself that I can really do some damage here. And I saw a beautiful girl. I'm talking, you know, them Swedish blonde ones with the bright blue eyes. I saw a beautiful girl by herself on one of them massage chairs in the airport layover sections, and I didn't even think about it. I just got up, went over to her. One of my other friends came as well because he wanted to use the massage chair, and this guy was proper chopped. Like, this guy was cooked. He did not know how to hold a conversation with a woman at all. I went over, I was like, "Hi, excuse me." I was like, "Do you know?" I knew exactly how to work the machine, but my pickup line, just my icebreaker was, "Hey, excuse me, like, do you know how to work this machine with the coin?" Like, and then she told me, yeah, you just put the coin in there. I was like, "Cool, thank you." I was like, "What's your name, by the way? Where you coming from? Did you enjoy your holiday?" Just like that, and you're in. As soon as you got that convo flowing, then when the convo is flowing, you can drop in a little flirtatious remark, see if she reciprocates the energy. If she reciprocates the energy, you're all golden. And then one of my other friends started talking. He was kind of killing the conversation, so I left because I didn't want to make it weird. I didn't want it to be like a 2-on-1 scenario. So I just chuckled and I left, and I went back to my seat where my other boys were, and he was just talking to her, having a general conversation. I couldn't give a fuck if he pulled her or not, but I went and sat back down, and then I said to my boys, I said, if she gets up and she walks into one of these fragrance stores and picks up some fragrance, I'm gonna go and talk to her, because I feel like that's gonna be her sign for me to come and talk to her. I swear to God, 10 seconds later, she got up off that chair and went into one of those duty-free sections where they sell cologne and stuff, or perfumes. She went there. I went next to her. Yeah, I said, "Excuse me, miss, like, I didn't really catch your Instagram. I didn't get your Instagram, whatever." And the store had like glass panels where you can see into the store, and she was actually traveling with a male family friend, and for him not to see me talking to her, she grabbed me by the collar. A girl that I just met 2 minutes ago, right? She grabbed me by the collar and she yanked me and pulled me into the corner of the store where no one can see into. And as soon as that happened, let's just stop there for a second. This was a girl that was just randomly sitting in a massage chair in the middle of an airport, and 2 minutes later she's yanking me by my collar into the corner of a store. That is how fast things can move with a female. If she finds you attractive, you're feeling yourself just enough to the point where you can go up and talk to her. I got her Instagram. I told her, "Listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time or make you feel uncomfortable with the guy you're with. Let me get your Instagram and whatever." I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just going to be one of them situations where you get a girl's Instagram and she doesn't really talk to you back, or she removes you. I said, fuck it, why not? It's just some experience for me, having some good times. I get her Instagram, I fuck off, right? I fly back to London. I post a story on my Instagram with my trim. I got a fresh haircut. I had a buzz cut, looking fresh. She popped up. Guess who popped up? She popped up saying, "You look fresh." I was like, "Thank you." She was like, "By the way, I'm flying to London in 2 weeks." I said, no fucking way. No fucking way. From me just approaching her because I felt good and I felt like a smooth criminal, little conversation, little flirtation, getting her Instagram, to her messaging me on Instagram when I'm back in London saying she's gonna fly out to my home city. And then she comes to London 2 weeks later. What do you think happens? Crack. She flies back to her city. What happens? She flies back again to get cracked even more. She done that 4 or 5 times. She kept catching flights to see me. That is how simple it is. You have to remember, yeah, during my teenage years, as I was growing up in school, I never talked to women. I never talked to women because I was never confident enough. And then one day, when I started becoming a egotistical little shit, I started realizing they are all for the taking. And just because I had that little mindset shift, you can get any single one of them you want, except for the bougie ones that, you know, they only like to get flown out or speak to guys with nice cars and stuff like that. That's fine. You can just get your money up and become that guy as well. But for the rest of them, your talking and your charisma and your politeness and your charm, it will take you the rest of the way. Ultimately, you need to start believing in yourself. You need to start valuing yourself as a person, right? And I think people don't value themselves. They're walking empty vessels. You need to realize you're flesh and bone, and you have a soul, and you have charisma, and you're talkative, and you can make people laugh. That is enough to get a woman. Like, it's not hard at all. And if you think it's hard, that's because you haven't taken that first step of bravery yet to go and talk to a woman.